We all know that horrible feeling when something goes wrong with your car, and then that feeling's even worse when you take it to a mechanic and you get a big bill. But what if you could fix those problems yourself? It might sound like a dream, but it's not with YOUCANIC. Rushit Hila is the owner of YOUCANIC.
YOUCANIC has been around for 6 years. They can simply go to our website. That's where we have all our tutorials. We have videos there. We have a support place that people can, submit questions and we can help them. We are here at the YOUCANIC garage. This is where we do a lot of our videos where we empower people so they can learn how to do their own repairs.
You say do your own repairs, but when I walked in, even someone like me who's never done this before, you can teach anybody.
Yes, even someone like you, we empower people by making sure that our tutorials are to the point, they're step-by-step. We include pictures and videos. That makes it very easy for someone to look at it and say, yes, I can do this on my own, or if they so decide, they can take it to the shop, but at least they're going to be more informed about the issue with their car. Start with a simple thing. Sometimes just, for example, replacing a mass airflow sensor might sound really scary to you. But if you had the right tool, if you scan your car because your check engine light is on and then that code tells you that it's a mass airflow sensor, I'll tell you, just take a look at the video and you'll realize that it's 2 screws and takes 15 minutes and it probably is going to save you hundreds of dollars. So just at least give it a try.
Yes, take a look before you determine and you might be surprised.
Yes.
Why did you want to start YOUCANIC and actually give that power back to customers?
Yeah, good question. So I, as a civil engineer, I was working on that field for several years. And what happened is I have a background as well in automotive repair. So I would see friends and family, I would help them as much as I could on the weekends, but I would see sometimes I would have to go to a shop and then they pay hundreds of dollars for something that's very simple to replace that maybe can take 20 minutes. So I decided to leave that field and launch YOUCANIC, where we record the videos and we will tear a car down, do everything that from spark plugs, filters, oil changes and stuff like that, and then we show them on the videos and the tutorials that we put together.
What have people said to you about these videos and how they feel when they're watching them?
Yeah, so it's really the comments that we get back from people is what fuels us to keep going. But the one comment that I still remember was a lady that was saying that her father was paralyzed and she couldn't take a car into a shop. So she looked at one of our tutorials and was able to repair her own car, and things like that is kind of what make us keep going.
You also have the latest in technology. You have a full system scanner that you just launched. Tell us a little bit more about that scanner and how it helps your clients.
So modern cars are getting more complex, and there's no doubt about it. A lot of people get nervous about opening that hood, let alone do work on those cars. Yeah. But as these cars get more complex, they do have more sensors on them, and if you have the right tools, then it's easier sometimes to pinpoint what the issue is. So that's why we launched our full system scanner. It allows people to connect it to the OBD2 port and then run a full scan and look at all the codes that are on the car and then figure out if that's something that they can do themselves or if they need to take it in.
So this scanner, when the car is hooked up to the scanner, it can pinpoint exactly what's wrong, and then that client could determine if it's something that they can do themselves or learn to do themselves,
right,
or if they need to take it into someone.
Right.
That's amazing.
People so far love it. It's definitely given power back to the people. Instead of having to go to the dealership every time a warning light comes on the dash, people can just plug that in and then figure out what's going on. It's been great. We can't even keep up with the demand at this point. We're gonna host an event where it's a mini clinic where people can come by. What we'll do is we will run a full diagnostic report on their car and then email it to them, and if they have any questions, we'll answer them. It's just a free event.
Do you ever worry that you're empowering people too much, that they are just going to be able to do everything themselves, or not so much?
That's our goal, to empower people too much. I mean, if they can do everything themselves, I mean, our mission is complete.
And as a reminder, to see that scanner in action on your own vehicle, you can go to that event on May 5th. Just check out the details at youcanic.com. We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.